I got a request for a vlog recently on Facebook, and this is like the third or fourth time from the third or fourth person that I've gotten this question, and so I want to read this to you. Sorry for the awkward. My laptop. And then I will return to you. There was a quote floating around on Facebook that I'd love to hear you discuss on your vlog. It roughly went, "Never make someone else your priority when you're just an option to them." I know I got the phrase wrong, but I got the point. How do you deal with disproportionate friendships? When you give 110% and all they do is take. I know a lot of people deal with this, myself included, and I would love to hear your take. And then from somebody else, the quote correction was, "Never make someone your priority when you remain their option." So, let me set this down. What do you do about that? What do you do when you're giving 110% and you're just somebody else's option? You know, that happens in our intimate relationships, it happens in our friendships, it happens in family, it happens in work, it happens everywhere. So what do you do about that? And I think the person mostly meant, although she did say friendship, so maybe she meant that, but other people meant in their intimate relationships. So my question back at you is, what do you do with that? Why are you in this? I mean, unless it's something that you're already bound to this person. You know, you have a family together, you're in the bonds of marriage or whatever, then you have to kind of work through that if you're talking about that. But if you're not, if you're in just an intimate relationship, it's a boyfriend, girlfriend, you're going steady, you're engaged or whatever, what do you do about that? So my question back at you is, why are you in that? Why are you attracted to this? Why are you allowing this in your life? You know, it's up to us. We're responsible 100%. Sometimes 80, because, you know, sometimes stuff just happens. But you're responsible for what you allow in your life. You're responsible for your human experience. So what are you going to do about that? If you are responsible for that, then why are you allowing that in your life? If somebody is treating you like crap, or treating you not as well as you are treating them, what is it about you? It ceases to be about them anymore. This person is this person is this person. You know, the alcoholic is the alcoholic is the alcoholic. The abusive person is the abusive person is the abusive person. They are what they are. The question now is, why are you allowing this in your life? Why do you want this as part of your life experience? Well, I can't get out of it. You know, unless you're really bound to each other, you know, legally or whatnot. Yeah, unless that's happening, and then that's a whole other thing that you need to work through. But if it's not that, then why are you allowing this in your life? Why are you the 110% person and they're only giving 50%? Why is that okay with you? You know? Ask them, well, you know, point this out. Maybe they don't realize they're doing it. Hey, do you see that this is happening? And if they blow you off, then it's up to you to do something about it. It's up to you to do something about it anyways, because your life experience is up to you. So I'm going to put that ball back in your court. If you don't like the way something is going down, change it. Of course, approach the person. Give them the opportunity to do the right thing. Hey, do you realize this is happening? You know, I have, this does not make me look good. My not realizing something was going on. Here's my story about this. When I have allergies, bad allergies, I'll keep Kleenexes with me, or Bounty is what I really use. I'll keep this with me all the time, and so they're everywhere because they're bad sneezing attacks, and I've gotten better about this. And the reason I've gotten better is because I had a very good friend of mine very kindly said, "Do you realize what you're doing?" He pointed. "Do you realize that you keep these everywhere?" And I looked around, it was like the scales fell from my eyes. I think Paul said that in the Bible. The scales fall from your eyes and you will see. And I was mortified by what I did. I'm like, "Do you realize that you do this?" I'm like, "No." You know, I've had people come up and they're, you know, we do our Renaissance show and they'll mess with us because we're Tortuga twins and it's fun to pick on us. And you know, because we kind of come, we bring a false bravado, we bring a cocky attitude. So sometimes people like to take us down a peg. And there was this one woman that was, every time I saw her, she would say something mean. I'm like, do you realize that this is what you're doing, that you're picking on me every time? So that for me, you're this kind of person. You're just kind of this snotty, mean person. And she's like, no, I was just playing. I'm like, yes, but that's all I see of you. So that's all I know. So maybe your 50% person doesn't realize it. You have to give them the opportunity to do the right thing. But you are responsible for what's going on in your life. You're responsible for what you accept in your life. If there's abuse happening to you, you're responsible for getting out of that. If somebody is cheating you out of something, or if somebody is bad-mouthing you or talking badly about you in front of you or to your friends, you're responsible for dealing with that. If you're giving 110% in your relationship, your friendships, your intimate relationships, your family, and they're not reciprocating, you're responsible for bringing that to their attention. If they fix it, great. Everybody wins. If they don't, you're responsible for what you're going to do next. What are you going to do next? So I guess the question is, why are you allowing this in your life? Your life is asking you this. Why are you allowing this? Why are you letting this happen to us? We want to have great relationships in our life. Why are you doing this? Fix it. Now the question on how to do that, that's a subject for another vlog, and you have to ask for that one too. Maybe 3 or 4 people. But there you go. I hope this answered some questions, stirred up some thought, etc., etc. It certainly made me think. And welcome to my modern world.